YouTube! Today we are doing a completely blind, wink wink playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club! Yippee! Yay! Yippee! Okay, before we begin, I need the people who have played this before to tell me who they think Best Girl is. Is it Sayori, Yuri, Monica, or Natsuki? What are we thinking, chat? Who is Best Girl? Yuri, Monica, Yuri. There is only one right answer here. I'm very big. I'm comically large. Let me make myself less comically large. Over there. Phenomenal. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, wow. Woo. Stop it, stop staticking. I got new wires, why are you still staticking? Stop it. A lot of people really like Sayori. But most people like Natsuki, which kind of makes sense because you like me. So, and high-pitched squeaker is all I can do. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Or you could have the time of your life. That is up to you. I'm giving you the warning right now. The game is giving you the warning right now. Okay. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? No. Because we are all big boys and girls and we know to click off if we are not comfortable with something. I agree. Yay! Cute. Okay, let's see. Everything sound good. Everything sounded smooth. You like it? We happy? Ali. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any sign she might draw to herself. This girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it kind of just works out because you've known each other so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more, and I'd get tired of waking up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. You want her to speak with a country accent? Okay, wait, hold on. Before we start, what accent should we do for each of the girls? Or not accent, but what voice should we do? You want country Sayori? You want, what kind of Yuri do you want? Mommy? I can't do mommy, but I'll just do like vaguely, slightly semitone deeper Ali. Russian Monica? Okay, Russian Monica! And then regular Natsuki. Natsuki's just me. Okay? Natsuki is just me. Decide what you want. Decide what you... I overslept again. But I got you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Ali. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street. As we draw near, the streets become overwhelmingly speckled with other students. By the way, Ali, have you decided on a club to join yet? Boy, howdy, I wonder what club we would be joining in Doki Doki Literature Club. I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you'd join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me. Well, I'm perfectly content just getting by while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't be able to learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you.
Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if that makes you happy.
Will at least promise me you'll try a little bit? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much does make me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, oh wait, we're supposed to be doing a country accent. I'm sorry, I forgot. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, that you could come to my club.
Sayori.
Yeah?
There's no way I'm going to your club.
Meanie.
Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm pretty sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. She was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, and she inherited the title Vice President. But my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club.
Come on, please.
Why do you care so much anyway?
Nani. I kinda told the club yesterday I would be bringing in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Nani.
Don't make promises you can't keep.
I can't tell if Sayori really is that much of an airhead or she's so cunning as to have all of this planned out.
I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Yatta!
And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake.
I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Oh wait, I keep forgetting we're supposed to be doing a country accent for everyone. The new member's here.
I told you, don't call me a new member. Bleh? I glance around the room. I don't want to do a mommy voice for Yuri.
I don't want to do a mommy voice for Yuri. Russian Welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Sayori always says nice thing about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Then what the fuck do we do for Monica? What do we do for Monica? I forgot. We didn't decide this ahead of time. Okay, wait, we're already doing Russian for Yuri. I can't be doing Russian for Monica.
Oh my god, Allie, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation.
This club is full of incredibly cute girls!
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who always appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki.
Well, it's nice to meet the both of you.
Sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Chat. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. While we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. She was the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. And that's why she's not one of the dateable options in this. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Allie. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
Thanks for the 6 months in advance, aesthetic Rex. Thank you, thank you. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. They walk over to the corner, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. She talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki's quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me? I bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Sayori just said she did.
This is really good.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said... No, maybe. But not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I mean that,
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles at herself in relief. I love Yuri! Listen, I love Yuri. I don't mean to make her sound like the heavy from TM2. We can swap the accents if you want. We can make her Scottish if you want. We can make her Scottish if you want. Or we can, okay, sure. We'll keep the Russian. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home while I stare really deeply into your eyes, okay? As the president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica's a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement.
Duh!
Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Alright, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I can't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Ellie, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Do we still like Russian? I'm giving you a chance. I like manga. I mutter quietly, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. See, this is why she's best girl! It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri delicately traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy world. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling good story in such foreign world is equally impressive.
She says in a very delicate voice. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well, remind me of homeland. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can try to relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
You know, with her gentle and delicate voice.
I guess you could say that. But if story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Why's that?
Oh, Natsuki's eyes died over to me for a split second. Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called...
Don't say it out loud! Get that back!
Fine, fine.
Your cupcake, your poem, everything you do is as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes.
Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels.
I can't do it! This is... I can't do it!
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. Truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. No, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay, I have an idea, everyone.
Huh?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Yeah, let's do it!
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll all help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Allie?
Monica smiles warmly at me once again, staring right into my fucking eyes. Hold on. There's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club! Sayori might have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought as the mentally ill anime girls look at me dejectedly, sadness filling their eyes. All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. I knew it. Holy fuck, I love this game. But...
I'm sorry, I thought.
Hallie. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Yay! One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yay, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey,
You really did scare me for a moment.
if you really just came for the cupcakes, I would have been super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club! Yay! Yeah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Ali, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Allie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right. Sayori and I never... That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure. Might as well. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Now it starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, so we already know what kind of poem we're gonna write. We are going to write a cute poem because we want to attract Natsuki. Okay, so lollipop, bubbles, parfait, sugar. Shit, which one was the Natsuki word again? I think it was smile. Shit, not you, country girl. Bouncy. Yeah, she likes boop. Cute bunny. Anime. Was it fireworks? I think it was fireworks. Fuck! I forgot. No. Games. Fuck. Was it blanket? Don't you have a list for her? I don't remember the words! I get Sayori and Natsuki's words mixed up all the time. Shit. I'd say blanket? It was vertigo? Shit. Blanket. Yes. Kitty. Kitty. No, kawaii. Candy. And then, shit. Doki. Laugh. Shit, but god damn it, I'm not trying to get you. Sparkle. Fuck!
Rainbow! No! Strawberry! Yeah! Silly! No! No! I didn't say fake!
I'm sorry, we gotta go back. We fucked it up. We fucked it up. We need to go back.
We need to go back! Whatever, I'm gonna save here. Save.
Hi again, Allie. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Don't worry. This might be a little strange, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Ellie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Come on, like he deserves any slack. So you already told me that you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you clearly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat.
Don't worry, guys.
Allie always gives it his best.
I forget. I'm canonically a boy. Allie always gives it her best as long as she's having fun. She helps me with busy work even without me asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable.
Sayori, that's just because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once.
Is that so? Nani?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come you and Allie can become good friends too? Sayori! As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know?
Wait, Sayori, what are you doing?
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy.
Really, it's nothing!
What is it?
Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
She reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh my god, what could it be? What could it be, chat?
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that you thought you might enjoy. Short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked up... Did she think so? I'm completely sober right now, I promise. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in here? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read it too, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know anyway? I mean, I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written all over your face. What's that supposed to mean?
I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. I love her little fangy! Chat, look at the little fangy! I love the little fangy! I love it! I love her little fangy! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard in my life. That probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible.
So if you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points at the classroom door.
I wasn't judging or anything. Didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Allie. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact,
she pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. 4 girls on the cover! I can only imagine who they could possibly represent. You know what else has 4 girls? Oh my god! It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. Can't read at the same time like that.
Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. It's so over.
Why would he say that? He literally fumbled his own bag.
Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space, while she hopes I won't notice.
But we did.
I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. Looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
Hey! I disagree. Chat, you have to back me up here. Slice of life is absolutely peak. It is peak. It doesn't need to be profound to be good. I fucking love slice of life.
So what should I expect from this? Is there gonna be a plot?
Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they all get into their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts.
Oh my god, there are so many touching parts. Oh my goodness.
Wow, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
Ugh.
Natsuki gives me a little shove.
I just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga called Parfait Girls?
Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she didn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you like baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like I'd ever get into anything because it's in a manga. The number of times I will get into something because it's in something that I've read is kind of crazy. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Out of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones, I guess. I mean, what other hobbies can you pick up from a manga? Like, what's your favorite manga and what's a hobby that you could, like, realistically see yourself picking up?
Martial arts? I feel like if you got into, like, sword fighting because of a manga, it would sound cringy, but it's actually kind of cool. That'd actually be kind of cool. Cosplay, mahjong. I mean, cosplay, sure, but that's like a cop-out answer, you know? Motorsport, gym, cooking, voice acting, drawing. What's like the dumbest thing you've gotten into because of a manga? I got really, really, like, into, like, I'm not even gonna say. Anyway. Wow! It's so peak! It's so peak! It's so peak! Oh my god! We read on for a few more minutes. I've finished a couple of chapters at this point.
Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not!
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with somebody else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean?
Huh?
Hmm? You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Stop saying she's literally me! Bro, I have friends that I can share my manga with. I have friends. Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like, think I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. Can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch him in the face.
I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. It's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part? What are you referring to about what I said?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe. At least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So?
Ha ha ha.
I like how, like, in this entire conversation, all we've really done is kind of give her backhanded compliments. Like, we called ourselves a loser, and then we kind of just referred to Natsuki as a loser in relation to us. It's kind of funny. Geez, that's enough! You're gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minori's my favorite character. You always feel a little bit bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... No, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.
Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little bit to myself.
Okay, everyone. Remember that I'm a part of this game too? Are you already ready today with today's poems? Come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure that we have enough time. So you do look pretty cozy over there. I'm totally not gonna kill her later. Huh?
Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me.
She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me.
Alright. Guess I'll stop here. For now.
You're just giving it back? Don't you know what... Don't you want to know what happens?
Yeah, but Monica just said...
Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you.
Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I didn't really plan on using my spare time to read this.
Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you.
Hey, welcome in, you chatters. We're playing Doki Doki Literature Club totally for the first time right now. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice for that not sissy. Or am I more scared of what'll happen if I don't finish it? Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag.
By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never done this before.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with?
I can't wait!
Alright, chat, present your poems. You made sure to write those, right?
Me? I mean, you're about to hear my poem. I just wrote it. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf. Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. They do the same myself. It doesn't matter who we share it with first, but we're gonna go with Natsuki first. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair that I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would have been more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem that made me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And then you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying that you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You just don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. I'm pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Based. Uma Musume reference, let's go. Phenomenal. Yeah, told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts even more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set it up for a rhyme at the end, but then I made it fall flat on purpose. She's so smart! She's so smart, and that's why she's best girl! Premium Alley? Yeah, she's right here. It helps bring out that feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro! Glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Yuri's next. Okay, wait, hold on. I need to drink water to do this.
So they have a disclaimer at the beginning of the game saying that they're all 18. But I'm guessing, like, in this case, when they say younger, she's, like, born towards, like, the end of the year. Cause, what I remember is, like, Natsuki was born in December 15, I believe, or 16. And she was, like, they chose very specific days for their birthdays. Yes, anyway. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading.
Oh, sorry! I forgot to start speaking.
It's fine, don't force yourself.
I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. Duh. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through.
She called our fucking...
Your poem fucking sucks!
So it's bad.
Duh. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, so sorry. I'm supposed to be delicate.
Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, it's just that there are very specific writing habits that are It's just that there are very specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I'd recognize in new writers is that they try to write to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they
They tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. Thanks for the 9 months, Dog Holiday. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the 32 months, Dante. Thank you, thank you. This is totally wink wink a blind playthrough, for sure.
In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor really changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yeah, like, they're supposed to have been sharing their poems with each other.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing, It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Flicker? I don't even know. Woohoo! Thanks for the hydrate. Flicker? I don't even know. I flicker back.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking about that at all.
But it took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty.
That is a relief.
Also, I like the poem. I especially like the part where you said you'd flicker. That was funny. I hope you have a nice day too. Welcome in. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. But don't worry, the more we get to know each other, the more you'll get into the hardcore stuff, if you know what I mean. Anyway, it's something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Ellie.
Really? Then I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost.
Here's the reason why I'm not picking Yuri's path. Doing this voice is causing me actual anguish. It's hard. It's hard to do it for a long time without cracking.
This poem is about my experiences on the Eastern Hemisphere. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of past.
Then don't do it but I'm doing it because I find it funny. Nobody's got a gun to your head? Well, now I want to do it.
Soon to be left with nothing.
That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive.
It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me very happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you, duh.
Okay, next is Sayori. This is a good poem, Ellie. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm just really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're usually... It just reminds me that you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm literally standing in front of you in your club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Allie. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks. I'm not sure she really sees my motives here. I'm not doing this for her. I'm doing this for the other... I'm doing this for the not sussy. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have tons of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you.
Alright, well, I'll hold you to that then.
Yatta! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Wait, no, shit, wrong voice. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
We'll see about that.
Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. I don't...
Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish you away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until the morning to write this?
No, just a little bit.
You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question.
Nani, I forgot to do it last night.
Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself.
Don't be mean. I'll still try my best.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you.
Really?
Yeah. Is this my first playthrough? Absolutely my first playthrough. For sure. Especially that last line.
I made eggs and toast.
Even though you were late to school?
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky.
Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
This is so much fun. Monica's the best.
Yeah.
But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
I look forward to it. Good luck, I hope it's not...
I have played this game 10 times. Next... Hi, Allie. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Oh shit, that's...
Alright, I keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Actually, you know what? No, this is more fun. First playthrough! This is more fun. Wait, why can't I pin it? Let me pin it. Let me pin it! Yeah. There we go. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I'll have to.
Don't worry, Allie. We're all a little bit embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even want to bother reading this trash, but you know what? I'll just say that I like it.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. There are lots of poems or stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody.
I see. So you're saying that Natsuki's kind of like that?
Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert. You probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it'd be your... Do you want to try Scottish? We're not doing a Scottish Monica this place. We're gonna stick with Valley Girl Monica. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. Could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. And that's okay. I do like seeing you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know.
I see. Well, let's read it.
Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction this spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out, and a he on the other side was looking in.
So many holes.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten really popular these days. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of... Wait, why am I doing Cuddlekin's voice? I guess you could say that I had a kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain becomes too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice. Thanks for listening.
Guess that's everyone. That was stressful. It's like everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. Guess that's what I got myself into. And across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
They fucking hate each other's poems. They fucking hate each other. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I mean, I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thank you. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Ali did too. Yeah, I did. We liked it so much. Just kiss already? So true. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Ellie liked my poem too, you know. Even told me she was impressed by it.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Ellie appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. Niet. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose booze magically grew a size bigger as soon as Ellie started showing up. I'm sorry, but if these two get in a fight, Natsuki's fucking winning. Look at her go.
Natsuki!
Natsuki, that's a little...
This doesn't involve you!
This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they noticed I was just standing there.
She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Okay, whose side are we on here? Whose side are we on here? Are we on Natsuki's side or Yuri's side? I think she has a great point. I think Natsuki makes a great point. Help me explain that to her, Ellie.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Ellie? Well?
How'd I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything, but whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. And that's gonna be Yuri! No, wait, Natsuki! Sorry, my bad. Yuri, you're really talented.
Well...
But Natsuki has a point. I think that... I racked my brain. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive too. It lets the reader's imagination take over. And Natsuki's poem did a really good job with that. Yeah, It did, didn't it? Ha! Shows how much you know.
That's not.
Natsuki, I think that's enough. Me? But she was so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing it can be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. Sayori nods. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer, Natsuki.
Thanks for noticing.
Yuri? With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her too. I'm sure Natsuki didn't mean everything she said. So you don't need to feel threatened either.
Well, if you say so.
Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Ali. Sheesh.
Natsuki takes a breath.
The thing about the... Would everyone stop staring at me?
Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sayori and Monica look away.
Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all.
Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with everyone. Don't hurt Yuri's feelings. Look, he looks so sad.
Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri.
Sayori. Wait, I can't go for Yuri. It has to be.
I'll go make some tea.
I was just trying to help.
I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori.
Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope it was worthwhile. Especially you. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we're usually used to.
I'm having too much fun with this. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere, huh?
No, not at all, not at all. There's still some time before we go home. Well, relax. We also do literature-related things. So maybe you can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. That's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Fucking idiot. Anyway, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. You know, like the one that we don't actually listen to. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, it's been worth it. Okay, everyone. It's time for us to leave. How'd you feel? Sharing poems.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Mostly. Ali, how about you?
Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone.
Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better.
I did learn more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. That way I can impress those who I want to impress.
Ali!
Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. She beams at me. It's been a while since we've been able to spend this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? You know, the thing that happened between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that happen often?
No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted to get your opinion, that's all. Phew. You know, Allie, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun! It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation that she's put me in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? You know how she said nothing bad is gonna happen? I really hope nothing bad happens. They seem like a good foursome. We just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat her on the shoulder. I say that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Okay, chocolate, milk, cute, candy. We love her so much. Pout. Fuck, I forgot what word. Okay, wait, we're saving? Shit, what was it again? Was it silly? No, silly gets Sayori. Childhood would be Sayori as well. Cage wouldn't. No, Cage wouldn't be Natsuki, would it be? I'm trying to think. Cause childhood would be. I thought childhood would be Sayori. See, like she's the childhood best friend, so she's childhood. We can't save Scum! I forgot you can't save Scum! Fuck me right in the fucking ass! Shit, okay. Jumpy, sugar, sweet. Fuck! we need it to be perfect. Giggle, parfait, lollipop, marshmallow, anime. Oh, this one's so much easier. Hop. Jumpy. Sing? Fuck. No, it wasn't that. It's fine. Kawaii. Jump. Awesome. No. No, it's gonna be Sayori. Bouncy. It's fine. Cute. It's fine. We got mostly her already anyway. Games. Papa. Oh no, that'd be. I feel like Papa would be her. Yeah, Papa would be her. She has daddy issues. Puppy. We're really going full on fucking Natsuki route because her voice is so much easier to fucking do than all these other assholes. Cheeks. And then Pink. We love you so much. Okay, Vanilla. Yay! We love Natsuki so much. Another day passes. It's time for club. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable the past few days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Allie. Hey, Allie. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Would you come with me to buy a snack?
Nope.
That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Listen, Sayori, your Sayusi is great, but this playthrough we're going for the not sissy. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. No, I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with a latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets all of its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins. It's Nani. I knew it. I can see right through you. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had money, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And that leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Sorry, Chat. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always.
I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri, tell Ellie to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
That's so mean.
Your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that...
You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face. What? Oh, what was this? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution?
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! That's so nice of you! I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! You're going through a lot just for one cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you this one? Fine.
Did she just finish her cookie already? God damn, Sayori. Still, I'm really happy that you share this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Nani? Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, she runs the fuck away. Yuri and I laugh as well. Ha 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 ha. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori that... where is Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me. Yeah, I haven't either.
That is unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. Woo! She's pretty popular after all. Huh? You don't think she has a... Oh my god! What if Monica has a boyfriend?
Haha, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That is a lie! Natsuki is the best girl! That's true. Excuse me? Sorry, I'm super sorry. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys are like worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you fucking talking about? Never mind that. What held you up anyway? What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. Monica's great, but she's not best girl for me. Natsuki is best girl for so many reasons. That makes sense though. You'd heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano, you know, because I'm more cultured than all of you other fuckers.
Piano? I wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should play something for us, Monica. That's... Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yatta! That sounds cool. I'm looking forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Allie. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Hydrate if you're gonna keep up the accent. Fair enough. Welcome in, Nomad. I am having a good week. We'll keep that recommendation in mind. Yeah. Don't worry, I kept my promise. I read the whole fucking thing for you. Natsuki takes it from my hands to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not careless. I handle manga all the time, you know. I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. Don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
She makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget.
The chapter when Minori and Alice found...
Monica!
Huh?
I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around. It's still there, I just organized it a bit.
The top shelf is too tall for her. She's so small. She's literally me.
She makes a futile hop trying to figure out how to reach it. Relatable cunt. Jeez. This is so inconvenient. I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they're really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste that on the top shelf? Natsuki.
There's a stool on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
So you can get them myself.
You think I'm too short or something? I mean...
I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me. She hops on. It's wobbly. Oh no!
Careful.
I know what I'm doing. See? The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls on the floor. The stool wobbles. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet, but she landed on the floor. She holds the box triumphantly. There. Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up.
Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. She forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Aha! She gets the computer chair. Oh no, don't stand on something with wheels. That's what I do, and I fall down all the time. Don't. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson. I'm keeping my mouth shut. She climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Aha! There we go. See? I can do it easily now. She grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. What? What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of just sitting and doing nothing?
Didn't you tell me not to help? Okay. Yeah, I got you.
I can almost see up her skirt. Oh my goodness. This is everything I've been waiting for. All of those years of watching my Japanese animes have prepared me for this moment. All these years of watching my Japanese animes. Just like my Japanese animes.
Amazing.
Good. I forced myself to turn away.
Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. When she realizes I'll be dead.
She wraps her arms around the Parfait Girls box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Allie? I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one.
Huh? But then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
All right. Let me just stand up.
I slowly release my grip. What do you mean, stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Ah! Natsuki, the box! What are you looking at? Oh no, she realized my plan. So I guess it isn't like my Japanese animes. And just like that, the Alekirser viewership has officially fallen to 0% female. We are now a 100% male audience. It's so over. It's so over. Can we get an F in the chat, lads? The girls are disappointed and have left the studio. Thank you. You're trying to look at my... I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You poop! You set me up! Go away! Get out! But I'll do it myself! Natsuki? Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you. Ah! A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight into my chest. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself back up. Natsuki seems to realize it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross! Gross! Boy cooties, get this shit the fuck off me! A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet. What were you thinking? You sicko?
Is everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise.
Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put my manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez.
Sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy.
I didn't...
Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear.
I know, don't worry.
Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh no!
I look down. Natsuki's kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. It must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it onto the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No! I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... She shakes her head, still looking down. No, I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Didn't mean to take it out on you. Really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Shakers of the head. Just every day. So hard. I just want to come to the club and... I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. She looks up with glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know?
Chat, we gotta save her. We gotta save her.
Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent as we fix everything. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. Then after a bit, Natsuki starts helping. Alright, that should do it.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I'd make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing about cheering me up.
If you insist.
Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess she has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention, and it's time to share poems. Guess I'll be holding on to this for now.
Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know?
Told you.
Yeah.
Well, we gotta show it to Natsuki first.
Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once.
Yeah, the only one that's nice to Natsuki is, like,
MC. Because Monika's a bitch, and then Sayori's a big bully, and Yuri, like, rage baits her at every single possible moment.
Ugh.
Is that bad?
No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This isn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around.
You're trying to impress me?
Obviously! You think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine?
Give me a break.
Give me a break!
Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you?
I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom.
Hey, Ali. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No, I just told her that, you know, the thing is, we should have done this. We should have done the Jeffrey voice for MC the whole time. And I shouldn't have named the MC Ali. I should have named it Chat. God damn it.
Yuri's overwhelmed by lust for MC. Sayori's too depressed to be there for Natsuki. Monika's fucking sick. There's no way I could tell Monika that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. She reads through the poem and her smile not fading from her face.
I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you?
I mean, not really.
In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Ali? I'm not! I'm just really good at this game!
Cheating? What do you mean by that?
Never mind, I'm just kidding.
I didn't understand Monika's joke at all.
Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you didn't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hands. This evil woman accused us of cheating on this game when I have not once ever had to pull up another tab to look at the answers. This evil fucking woman. This evil woman. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika?
Of course, I liked that.
You really should stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that.
Huh? But Ali wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Ellie is done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone will want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Ugh. Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Ali is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Okay, no, the dynamic here is that Monika rage baits the shit out of Natsuki, and Yuri's just like her antithesis, which is why the ship art between Natsuki and Yuri is so good. I love it. I love it. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. It's my only copy. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. I can only imagine what this is about. I can only imagine what this is about. Thank you for the hydrate. I love my professional hater, Natsuki. Not bad, right? It's got a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you don't think that it was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks It doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Chat. Chatty, chatty, chat, chat. Do you have a guilty pleasure or weird hobby? That you hide from everyone? Something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you or think less of you. Don't blow us up. But that just makes people stupid. Why are you saying me? You're ashamed of me. Who cares that somebody likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Like tentacle hentai. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too. You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday. But I've been enjoying sharing my thoughts with writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay?
Well, thanks for being honest.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay?
Alright, I will. We gotta go Yuri next. Sorry, I gotta drink.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying, S. Imperial. Like, I like Natsuki's poems completely unbiased the most. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Yuri's. Sayori's are goofy. Monika's are just so obvious and on the nose that it's like, I don't know. I just like Natsuki's the most.
Wait, are you still mad at me?
Huh?
For disrespecting Natsuki yesterday. Cause reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
That's not really true.
Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, you might be reading into this a little bit too much.
How could I be so stupid? I always let these things happen. Whenever I think before I speak, I just come off as awkward and unlikable. But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monika wants, but it's not fair to you when you could just be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri,
Please, it makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books. That's all I need.
Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. I'm frustrated. I don't hate her, but it's as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thought. Also, literally me. I sigh to myself. I feel like the thing with these girls is like, they're kind of like horoscopes or like zodiac signs or whatever the fuck, you know. I'm not really into astrology, but they're like zodiac signs, you know, like, or they're like horoscopes, yes, because anybody can read them and find them relatable because they're meant to be as general and vague as possible to do people into believing them. So like all these girls are kind of like, you know, they each have one really relatable trait that many girls or many people in general can like empathize with. So it's easy to just fall for all of them. If she wants to be left alone, then I have no choice but to abide that. God, she doesn't even want to show her fucking poem to me. She fucking hates me.
I like this one, Allie. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know.
Oh wait, sorry. I accidentally got her voice mixed up with Monika's.
I know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how that works. Then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither. She's just like me.
Why don't you give at least a try into giving it some thought?
No, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself every once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Well, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Bro doesn't even know where she is. Everyone just thinks she's a dummy. I can't see you thinking or liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug. Aww. And make her a nice, happy rainbow. Maybe Sayori is literally me. It is? Maybe I am getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Allie. I should go write that down. You can read my poem now, okay? I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all of my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me feel a lot of friends. Each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. I know this is. I'm sorry, I'm a simple-minded person. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like the time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and come in my friends. They come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I can hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Holy crap. Sayori, did you really write this? Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot, and I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to being so cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. No, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing till I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. Literally me. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Hi again, Allie. That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well. That's one way of putting it. Anyway, although I read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Loan me.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way that I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. Still really hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Ha ha ha. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game! You never know what you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Okay, what are you banning, gang?
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That is concern of mine as well. I don't really do good with last-minute preparation.
Oh my god, don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Ah, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica.
Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case everyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
And are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Oh, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do anything like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Ah!
Guys. No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to write their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. My bad. Bonk. He's so stupid. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. I got you into this knowing full well that you're really, really uncomfortable, but I'm gonna make you do it anyway.
We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club.
If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah! It's all about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do.
I know we all do.
And if all that takes is standing in front of a room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a bit.
Maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine.
I guess we'll just have to get it over with.
Alright!
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have much of a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh my god, you'll be fine. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way!
Monica, this is too sudden!
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
Oh no!
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Ha, of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind, and then she stands.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly.
Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. Her valley curl inflection. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each word that she recites, bringing the words to life. So true, right, chat? Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on her. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri went,
Oh my god!
Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. We all applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. You ready to go next?
I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. She locks in. I want to know what it sounds like when her voice changes, when we've been doing the same duh voice for her. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. And suddenly she's finished, with a blush on her face. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her, as if bewildered by even herself. It's up to me to save this. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me. It's not like we didn't want to applaud. We were so caught off guard that we must have forgotten. Yuri holds the poem to her large chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thanks for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggles. Sayori. That's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Well, try not to think of it like you're reading it to other people. Just imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene, bittersweet. MC is a top elo fuck. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. I'm fine. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Allie liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Allie. It's not like I can parody you guys anyway. Might as well let Allie lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. Might as well get it over with. I'll just go with what I wrote for today. Once I finish, I receive applause anyway.
Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else.
I sure can't wait for the festival, guys. I'm so excited for the festival. It's gonna be so fun. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah.
I'm going. Thanks for the hydrate. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little bit. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. Hey. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't too bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, I mean, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. That's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Aw, she called them her friends. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Well, in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Should probably find another poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I mean, I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for... It didn't have to be my own? What the fuck? I feel scammed. Bro. It makes me really happy that you're putting in this much effort, main character. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow, too. It's been working out really nicely, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day! I'm so excited! Yatta! I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. If it's for the sake of the club and impressing Monica, yatta! Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it.
It must be a little nice, though.
Well, no. How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Allie, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today, Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori! So sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean... Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day, Natsuki asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I'm sorry, but, here we go. Chat. Are we going with Natsuki or with Sayori? Oopsie doopsie. Well, okay. Cool. Let's see what chat says. Answer the poll. Answer the poll. Why don't we all walk home together? I mean, if we choose Natsuki, what's the worst that could happen? Right? What's the worst that could possibly happen? Let's see what chat says. Oh dear, that's a really even split. It would really suck if Natsuki suddenly took over Sayori. Thanks to the anonymous gifter who gave a first gift sub to first time playthrough. Really appreciate it. Dun, dun, dun. Well, I guess Sayori wins. You really think I would ditch you for Natsuki? But she's so cute and fun to be around. Jeez.
I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem like you really like going home together. I wouldn't just ruin that for you.
You're so silly. You think about me too much sometimes. Natsuki would deserve it if she wanted it, so...
Sayori, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes.
Sorry.
Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? The conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sayori to care so much about. But I want to respect her and keep her happy too. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what'll happen in that time?
Ding 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 ding. God damn it! Pop. Dun 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 dun.
Oh shit. Which one would fuck.
Cheeks? Yeah, cheeks.
Climax. Lazy would be Sayori. I'm not trying to pick Sayori. I'm trying to think. What is it again? I don't know. This charm? Heartbeat? Okay, yes. Lollipop? Not existence. Not family. Kiss. Yes. Boop. Yes. Kitty? Kitty. Pink. Games. Sugar. Okay, we're getting it. Strawberry. Doki Doki. Bouncy. Puppy. Anime. Yeah. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great.
Huh? Weren't you like literally complaining about it yesterday, Natsuki?
Yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, don't they usually have fried squid?
Squid? I mean, that's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Oh, come on. I can't wait for the festival either, right guys? Are you saying you don't like squid?
You of all people?
I didn't say I didn't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name. Monica.
That's not how you say my name at all.
Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. That's such a deep cut joke.
Huh? Nah, never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me.
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting down at a desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. Waving my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at her. But the conversation is already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything. Hey, Allie, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? Oh no. In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little bit too much into it, but she seems kind of downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something going on in her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Allie. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about those things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Allie. Me? Us, Chad? There's no way. I mean, how on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Huh? She's been so much happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori's always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it's always been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I said too much. Sorry, what do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you can just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Bye! I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be forgetting those things out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to her and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. Oh no, what could she possibly be saying? What could she possibly be saying? Dude, MC is a frickin' tungsten cube of density. So true. My goodness, he's just such a big old baka dummy wummy idiot. It's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey, you! Huh? I'll look up to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? there isn't that much time, so... sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I just... That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started. I won't make you wait. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone and I will. I mean, assuming you don't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened. Oh. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little bit more. If she needed you, then she would have been the first... If she needed you, then you would have been the first person she would go to, right? Oh, she's jealous. That's so true. How could she possibly be jealous? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. Can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably just doesn't want you to worry more about her because it's not important.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious.
Yeah, I should have thought about it that way from the start.
Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so... I was not! Geez, if you're fine, then let's hurry and get started. Okay, everyone. Why don't we share poems? Okay. I wonder what Monica was talking about with Sayori. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. We do Sayori first.
It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can tell you already don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you?
Probably Natsuki. I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's really not what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. Oh no! We screwed up, chat. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Oh, of course I am.
Good, yatta! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Ali.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Haha. No, nothing. I'm just a little bit tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. Yatta! I'm gonna go home a bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out, humming to herself.
No, Sayori, hang out with us. Don't go. Let's see.
You're certainly enthusiastic.
Of course. You know I like your writing.
I'm just surprised. Seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before.
Well, of course. I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really was jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer? That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about.
Natsuki,
What?
you're not very confident about your writing, are you?
Huh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right?
Took me a while to figure it out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. Literally me!
I fucking love this game! If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. Right? Allie, please just tell me you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this.
Natsuki.
Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point in sharing my poems if people just laugh and say, "That's so cute," just like you, Natsuki? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want...
Her lips started to quiver. I looked down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab it with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put.
Don't read it!
Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem from the desk.
It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems. So don't even have to read this one, okay? But we want to read it.
Yeah, exactly, Chat. She just wants recognition. Natsuki pats. Natsuki pats. That's so true. This game is 8 years old. It's kind of crazy. I like your poems. I really do. Why did I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't really look much into it, but I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand. You're not just cute. You're more than that.
Natsuki, you're doing it again.
She looks down, hiding her eyes. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table.
You can read it.
Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay.
Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward, because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty, because you listen to me. When something is above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller, because you sit with me. Aww. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what do I do when it's all torn apart? My faith is a little bit stronger, because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little dearer, because you think of me. Because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, just say it. I won't get mad.
No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I'm not really used to hearing such nice things coming from you.
Don't just say that. Dummy.
Oh, we're so in. We're so in. We're so in. She called us dummy. Let's go. Oh my god, pure cinema. Let's go.
What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say?
Yeah, I understand. Sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well.
And I'm happy you showed this. I liked it.
Yeah, I'm a pro, so just remember that I can think of these things too sometimes, okay? You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful.
I'm glad. Seeing she's satisfied, I hand the poem back to her. But as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. I don't want it. Huh? Why not?
I just don't! Jeez.
I realize what Natsuki's doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm gonna keep it. Instead of teasing her, I just decide to go along with it.
I told you exactly, yeah, you get it, Chad. Her poems are really the best. If you didn't like it, I would... Never mind. I'm just glad that you want it.
She backpedals and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself.
That's all for now, so go put it away before someone reads it, okay?
I'll go do that. She doesn't look too enthusiastic about spending time with me. I guess if she changes her mind, she'll come to me. But I should leave her be.
Yuri fucking hates us in this playthrough. She hates us.
Never freaking mind. Thanks for the hydrate.
Hi, Allie. Have you thought about what poem you want to submit?
Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of people, I'll have to give it more thought.
Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me very happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem.
Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands.
Sticking with Natsuki style once more, I see. You really like Natsuki, don't you? That's... No, come on, Allie. It's awfully suspicious, you know?
Am I doing multiple playthroughs or just one? We're gonna be doing just the one for this one.
Spending time with her in the club room every day. Pretending to like the manga that she's into.
You know how Natsuki is. If I don't indulge her, she'll end up hating me.
Huh? No, I think you're misunderstanding. It's not like Natsuki just hates anyone who doesn't give her what she wants. She's assertive, but she's not that selfish. In fact, I think you're the only one who's indulged her as much as you have.
Is that so? Kinda knew that, but I just didn't want to admit it.
So I just need one thing to ask of you. Be careful, please. Natsuki's kind of unpredictable. A lot of the time, she doesn't even know what she wants. After all, she's the youngest one here. She might not know how to handle her own feelings properly. What I'm saying is, if something bad happens, then it could end up damaging the club, so...
You wouldn't do that to me, right?
That's...
I'm not sure how to respond. Well, I care about her in the club, it's also kind of unfair to bring that up.
Well, you're smart. I'm sure you'll do the right thing.
She smiles sweetly.
She's a demon! I'll share my poem with you now, okay?
An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star, glimmering in the twilight sky? Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, A dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put too much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about now, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things that you can work on. It's so much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound... Oh.
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Woohoo! In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on! She wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with her. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh?
That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What'd you say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... let's just decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri?
I'm useless.
No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Natsuki's pouting too. Even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Thanks for the sub, John. Thank you.
Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Allie. The one who is truly useless. No, don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks. It'd probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. Now you could also help me out, too. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they gonna respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a little bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's gonna give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble out a bunch of excuses.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Ellie might not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds like you're just making excuses for Allie to...
What are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work.
Time baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's just settle down. In the end, I think it's up to Allie to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he'd be interested in... You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Allie, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. Chat? Who do we spend time with? Click Monica to hear more girl fighting? Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me! Hold on 1 second. Yeah! Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But...
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already more suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well.
But Allie was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club.
Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision.
Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place.
That's completely false, Monica.
Yeah! We have a lot of work too, you know. We won't do as good a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true.
Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources.
So you're gonna do the right thing, President? Okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for Allie to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it'd probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that... That's because Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri?
Of course. I'm used to it after all.
That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else? No, I think that's it. You guys excited? Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome! I don't think that really counts. What about you, Allie? Me? I know, why is Yuri upset? I thought she fucking hated us, right? It doesn't make any sense. I guess I'm interested in seeing how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting. It's not that big a deal or anything. Well, it might not just be that. I think Yuri might be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do, nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Look. She puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders! Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're gonna help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna help make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself more credit. Aww, some Yuri with Yuri. Natsuki releases her hands and turns to face the other direction.
You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be encouraging. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a great event, da!
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing today. It's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. Barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Where are you going?
Huh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gone home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. That's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? Better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay, I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait. You're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured since I'm the one helping, I'd be going to your... Yeah, right. Like I could ever have a guy at my house. Dad would kill me. Really? It's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? Can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers. That's all I needed. I'll text you when I'm coming over. I'm gonna really show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I got it. Sorry for overreacting.
Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki's coming over to my house. My anxiety, oh my god. There's no telling what'll happen when we're outside of school. But she's also looking forward to it. Does that mean something's gonna happen between us? Or is it too early? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. Oh my goodness. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. Are you guys, like, the type of people that are very different over text versus in person? Because I feel like I'm kind of the same in text as I am, like, speaking in person. Yeah. Putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing about Sayori since she left club. It's not like we text each other all the time, but I've been worried about her. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her to not run down and greet me. I head to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Allie. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a moment of silence. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? It has been a long time. Not much has changed, has it? It's messy as it's ever been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decor that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but how'd you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Aren't you gonna be helping Monica today? Well, of course. But I'm just helping her online. I didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. Finally got to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So... That's no good, Allie. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't even be thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. Just wants to torture me. Sayori! What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. You really put me in a trap, Allie. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just saying it for the first time. What are you talking about? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Can't even figure out how to respond. How did she keep this from me? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Allie. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you'd waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everybody else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing. But seeing you get closer to everyone felt like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Allie. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be the way it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm gonna accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Hug. Allie, Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Allie. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. What I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything else that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori let me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Nah. It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all the days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't! Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. She shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself uneasy, but it's hard to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much. I should focus on what's ahead of me. Before I know it, she texts me to know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the door to let me her in. She's so cute! Hey. I didn't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform feel totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not seeing me outside of school. used to seeing me outside of school. Coming in. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag full of baking supplies. Now is not the time for steppies! No! Steps on you, steps on you, steps. I can't step on you right now, Chad. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Let's go to the kitchen. Already here. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Allie? Come on. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? Bobsuki, let's go! Thanks for the hydrate. I am impressed. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, right? You jerk. Ah! Punches myself. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Size doesn't matter, chat. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they think I'm only worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. That is the most relatable thing I've ever read in this entire game. I'm gonna make that my Discord bio right now. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. I'm never clearing this. This is gonna be my bio for the rest of time. Faux show. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not in school. Are we getting started or what? Well, that's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you're just speaking your mind. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like the... Natsuki? Forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. Huh? I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I mean, how tall is Natsuki anyway? Like 4'9", 4'8", or something? 4'11"? I'm assuming she's some kind of 4 foot. If that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are a ton of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me. Gross. Hey, was that to me? To who else? Man, let's just get started already. Ha! You always get sour when a girl calls you gross. Finally found your weakness, Allie. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults, there's no way I'm fighting back. She's satisfied enough for now and finally starts to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Ah, it's a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled liquid, plastic bags. Mixer isn't big enough to make the batter, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Allie, where'd you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon. I need to fill the trays. I think it's in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Oh my god, I got cupcakes downstairs. I'm so excited to have them. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want me to? You're asking me? I do! I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I am having fun. I'm really not sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Huh. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. Kind of is, but sure. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if it's just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Natsuki's between 4'11" and 5'2". That's fucked up! That's fucked up! That's fucked up! Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess the food coloring. You wanna know what mic I'm using? I'm using the Neumann U87. We were using the electric mixing for the batters, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. I'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. You really need to beat the crap out of it. See? Hey! I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble and turn. Gross! You cut it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. She wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one too. Oh my god! No wonder it's 0%. Listen, we are 4% women, okay? My chat is 4% women, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud. I've worked very hard to get it there. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I didn't mean it. Just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me? You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth? What? Did you seriously just... She's so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad. Holy fucking shit, that's crazy. Her face is entirely red. Lee, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking? How did the mood turn to this so quick? Bitch, I don't fucking know. It's because you're the one who you stuck her finger in your mouth. Of course she's... That's so forward. Wait, this is the worst time to have a raid. Welcome in, Jiggly Milkies. How you doing? How you been? I like your username. But that's... Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off! Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy! How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. Ah, that smells so good! The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look! She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like I need you to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Fuck, I want to bake. Holy shit. See, this is a dating game. Absolutely no reason this should have psychological horror as one of the categories for it on Steam. Absolutely no reason. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that'll make it look nice and fluffy. This one even makes flowers. Probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. Well, that one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday. Whatever. But women are scary. Dating is psychological horror. Fair enough, gang. Are we going through Act 1 or are we going through the full route? I think I'm gonna see how far I can get. I usually... Well, we'll see. It is a literature event, right? We could make it more literature friendly by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute! Come on. We're not at school, nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Oh! Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing! Let's just do the icing! She picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle on one to each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, she puts them all side by side to admire it. Look how pretty they are together! Yeah, they are, aren't they? So I wish I could have one. Guys, do you think she's into us? Chat, do you think she's into Yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance. Man. As usually, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that.
I'm so excited. We're about to reach the festival. We're gonna have so much fun at the festival. Oh my goodness, it's gonna be so fun.
I felt so hopeless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up.
Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess.
So much fun. Fun for everyone. I love the festival. Holy fuck, we've said it so many times.
Just like that, Natsuki's already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. Huh? What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. And aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere... do you really mean that? Yeah. I want to spend more time with...
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh no, she invited her over to a date! Hi Ellie, how you doing in your bed? Let me give you a shout out.
I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way about you, so...
Holy crap! Oh my god, she got so much closer!
Natsuki! Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me. Thank you for the gift sub to Ellie. Maltese boy, thank you. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it for a while now.
No! See, this is not a horror game. This is not a horror game. First time you can make it to my stream, I'm walking in the game. This is a very interesting time to choose. We fumbled so bad. Fuck!
Hi, Allie.
Sayori! Just no, we weren't.
It's okay, Allie. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... No, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of my cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
And she just runs the fuck away.
Sayori.
Oh my god, no, it's so over. Our childhood friend caught us in the act. But she was already so depressed. I hope this doesn't turn out any kind of way.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come over and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got with her. It made me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down her face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Ellie? I'm supposed to be happy for you. I just feel like my heart is splitting in half. It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Ellie. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica?
That evil fucking bitch! That evil fucking bitch!
I'm sorry, I know a lot of you really like Monica.
We should have picked...
Nuh-uh. Listen. The worst thing you can do than, like, being caught with another girl by a girl that has a crush on you is leading said girl on. We didn't pick Sayori because we are people with principles. If we picked Sayori, we would have given her the wrong thing. Being honest is the nicest thing we could possibly do. Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you feel no more pain. But I'm scared. I'm really scared. What are you scared of?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And
That's enough. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I always said I know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm gonna give you.
fuck me! Oh my god! No!
Listen, chat, we are people with principles. We have principles. We live by our principles. We cannot lie to her. She will always be our dearest friend. Nuh-uh. We are people with principles. We are people with principles. Hang on? No, I will not hang on. We are people with principles. We have principles. Hi, Mixie. How you doing? How you been? Welcome in. I will give you a shout out as well. Welcome in. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now. But please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help things back to the way that they were. I see. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there was no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back the way that it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone. I trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, I need to VA this? Shit, okay, Clutching her head with, oh no, I need to go. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to I didn't realize that I have my Twitch stream going on in the background for all of this, so you can, I'm sorry. Let me get rid of my Twitch stream. There we go. I was wondering what the fuck the whispering was. The voices. She looks over her shoulder and flashes me one weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I'll keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And that's the whole game, guys. That's the entire game. We don't have to play any more of this game. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's too much. Meanwhile, the preparations should be complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes by myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond because of my hands. I already feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought Yuri would be here by now. Monika's placing little booklets. Thus, might be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So I'll be performing that. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Dummy. You think on days this important, you try a little bit harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Allie. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned her down? That really makes me feel like the bad guy here. But I'm the only one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? What? Monika's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want me to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki and Yuri's. But what's this? I flipped to Sayori's. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me.
Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Allie, what's wrong? Nothing. This feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they've always been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? I'm not laughing! I'm clearing my nose because I've been crying, bro! I'm not laughing! I promise I'm laughing. You modded this, right? This is a full fucking playthrough! This is a full vanilla playthrough and obviously my first time. What do you mean modded? I'm not laughing! No! I was clearing my fucking nose, bro! Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Let's play the game. Let's play the game. But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I knew what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has to be what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. Gone forever. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. So chat, that was the first act of Doki Doki Literature Club. That was not the whole thing. So, what we're gonna do is we are probably gonna put a pin on this. I am getting pretty hungry. We're gonna be continuing this during another horror night where we settle the mystery once and for all of what this evil fucking bitch could possibly be up to. Yeah.